Yo, welcome back to another episode of Timmy Mon Duel Links. Now, this is day 2 of 7 days of free to play. This is gonna be one of the hardest decks to build free to play. Like, there's so many cards I want to put into this. I want to add so many more cards to make it a good deck, like a very competitive deck. And I just, like, after building this deck, I started to suffer. You know, I know what it feels like to be free to play now. Trying to make this very competitive. Not being able to play the second Gaia plate, oh, that's such a pain. And like, not having the third rebirth, that's also a very painful thing. Yeah, so if you don't know the rules of my 7 days of free to play, what I'm doing is I'm gonna use only 3 cards that are super rare, and one that is ultra rare, which can be downgraded to another super rare card. So I can have up to 4. So I can only have 4 booster pack super rare and above cards. Anything else that is super rare and above, if it's from an event or legendary duelist or tickets, they are free to play cards. So everyone has the same amount of chance to access those cards. So let me get into my magnet deck. As you can see, the Magnets is quite free to play as it is. The only real pay to win cards are Gaia Plate and Powerful Rebirth. And these are both core cards to the deck, which typically Magnet decks play 2 Gaia Plates and 3 Powerful Rebirths, and 0 to 2 Wall of Disruptions. But what I really wanted to put in this deck that I couldn't was Super Rush Headlong. So I just feel like Super Rush Headlong is such a powerful card at the moment that I really wanted to have it in this deck. But the problem is you can't take out Wall of D from this deck because it has so much coverage against all of the other decks. So you really need it, or you're gonna have like a really hard time against, like, I don't know, like definitely Red Eyes and definitely Cyber Angels, and yeah, but yeah, and Wall of D also really punishes bad players a lot more than Super Rush Headlong. Super Rush you can only attack one at a time, but Wall of D, you know, if they're not aware and playing around it, you can like steal games that you're not supposed to win with this guy. So yeah, this is a very ordinary Magnet deck, but with some swaps. So because we didn't have the third Powerful Rebirth, we're playing Kurigane, which I had in the original build, but yeah, I played Magnets a while ago. I had 2 Kuriganes, but yeah, it's more common to have 3 rebirths and protection cards instead of the Kurigane. So yeah, this would be another rebirth if I had access to it, and probably Curse of Anubis. Probably 1 anti-magic arrows would be Super Rush Headlong, and Curse of Anubis would be Wall of D. And yeah, and I don't know, probably an Econ for a Gaia Plate or something along those lines. The defensive spell and traps are sort of interchangeable, but you know, I really want access to it. So because we didn't have access to the third, to Super Rush Headlong, we're playing anti-magic arrows because it doesn't do the same thing, but it's just as it's as powerful against the decks that Super Rush Headlong might be useful in. So we've decided to max out 3 anti-magic arrows in this deck, and we're not playing Storm. Yeah, you could play, like, Storm works quite well with Powerful Rebirths and Econs, but because we don't, yeah, anti-magic arrow just seems to be the better fit at the moment in this meta and also in this build. So let's get into the live game. We're not going to do dual replays for this week because these are all decks that we know very well. So we're going to get into some live games. Hopefully we can get some competitive games so I can show you how it performs against these competitive decks. I got something in my throat. Okay, I really hope we don't need the second Gaia too much. We're gonna restart that. I might never see the powerful rebirth again. Because I only have 2. Nah, I saw it. Like, every time I draw that Kurigane, I'm just gonna wish... I wish it was a powerful rebirth. Because the rebirth is just... I think strictly better in every way. Not 100% sure, but I think so. Yeah. As a free-to-play player, I think you have to be more conservative with your cards. So like, because I know that I only have one, what do you call it? The Gaia? The ultra rare, the pay to win card? I have to really save it. So if I'm playing against Stall, I don't have the luxury of just summoning it like I okay, I'm gonna set that, and I'm gonna hold on to the Wall of D because I only have 1, and because it's more powerful. So if I want to save my resources, Wall of D is probably gonna be the card I want to save. We'll go for this attack. Oh, it's a new card. I actually don't know what this says. When this card declares an attack, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls, destroy. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. And oh, so if he destroys a card, he does 500. While you have no cards in your hand, except the turn this card was sent there, you can banish this and another D hero to draw 2 cards. Whoa, okay, that's pretty busted. So face up spells. So this is a pretty good against burn. If they don't lock it up, I don't know. Maybe not that good because you have to attack with it. I guess it's pretty good against like anything that plays a field spell skill. So this adds this back to your hand. Is it? But this guy's know someone. Yeah, I just don't understand why it took so long. Wait. Why could I not tribute this in this turn? Oh, okay. I must have missed the trigger. That was a noob mistake of me. Dang, okay. Because if I didn't miss the trigger, I think I could just win this soon. We're gonna set this because we're probably gonna use the econ. Oh man, that sucks because I think we could have won this turn. Surely we could have won because we have 1, 2, then 3. Yeah, we would have had the boss dude, the big magnet. Okay, so maybe because so I think what happened was I thought this you get to add it as soon as it's summoned, but yeah, for some reason I misunderstood. So his dudes get 1,000 attack. So he's about to end this turn. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. I'm gonna do this to special this. about to end his turn. Okay, okay, how do we want to do this? Okay, because we've got 3 in the grave now. So we can actually econ take this. But we also like don't even need to use anti-magic arrows. We probably don't even need to econ take because I could just crash this and then okay, yeah. Let's be as conservative as we can and just make this attack. This is the most conservative play to make this attack, I think. One, two, three. And even, I don't think the 1000 matters that much. He didn't have anything. His deck sucks. Let's do another one. Okay, we're gonna do 2 for each deck for the 7 days. Yeah. So actually, that last game we had a lot of options because of the Kurigane. Because it was a Kurigane and not the Rebirth, I had the chance to like play around cards like Enemy Controller. I guess Rebirth also plays around Enemy Controller, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna restart this. Let's hope for the nuts.
Duel.
Not bad, not bad. We drew this. If this was if these 2 were defensive cards. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna summon this because it gives me the most magnets in the grave and in my hand. To your hand. So what is he? He's Aroma Strategy, so probably Hazy. We're gonna set this. We're gonna attack. We're gonna hope he like soul exchanges this. Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior. This is like, this card's so broken. If this card was at 3. Oh, what the? Buster Blader? I don't know. Oh no! I'm getting memed. Hopefully I don't lose. All face-up monsters become them. If you're wondering why I'm taking so long, I'm thinking about to enemy control tribute this, take this, because then he can't fusion summon, and then he won't be able to add something back. I'm actually going to do that. I think I will do that. So this is probably something. I would consider this an advanced play. So if you either do this, I think you just win. Yeah, because if I didn't do that, there's no way I can kill a Buster Blader, right? So now I know everything he has. if I dumb this, okay, if I dumb this, then I could summon Gaia, then this would be game. Yep. So I know he doesn't have anything. It's better play. It's best play to dumb the Gaia and not dumb the Delta and not the Gamma, because I don't know, if I misclick, at least I still have 3 that I can banish to summon Valkyrie. Might as well activate this, even though like I know I don't need it. Yeah, power. So that's it, man. Like, there's not much to say about this deck. It's still just as powerful, but you have to just be slightly more conservative. Like, they don't know you're playing only one of them. They're gonna assume you have 2, so they're gonna play ultra defensive. So maybe if you use it early, they're gonna play around it so defensively that you might just win with your little dudes. But sorry, I'm talking about play around Gaia. But yeah, because you don't have access to it, you just play with what you have. So because I only have 1, I can only use 1. I'm just gonna play with 1 and use it as conservatively as I can. Use Wall of D as conservatively as I can. This concept is also important if you're pay to win. The best cards in your deck you still have to use very conservatively. So like if you're playing Red Eye Zombie, you don't just use enemy controller. You can take 2000 damage, or even 3000 damage, or even 3900 damage if it means that you can use the enemy controller the next turn for game, or if you use it more. You don't have to use it when it says, oh, do you want to use this? You don't have to. You just use your cards as conservatively as possible. So this concept is quite good. If you can learn it as a free-to-play player, then when you become when you have access to more cards, the same principle applies. So you're still going to be playing conservatively, using your cards only when you really need to. So this concept's really good. Yeah, so yep, that's the Magnet deck. Cards that you'll change. You guys know what you'll change. Like, you guys have seen a Magnet deck before. I don't know. This. You guys have seen maybe 21 cards. 31. Yeah, this is like an optimal Magnet deck. Maybe I would just use it. Okay, maybe it would just be like that. Yeah, so you guys know magnets. You just want to use your cards conservatively. Yeah. See you guys again tomorrow. Have a good day. We'll catch you again later. Peace out, guys. Okay, so now we're going to draw the winner for the $20 YGO Singles voucher. Thank you again, YGO Singles, for the discount codes. We're going to paste in the address for yesterday's Dino video. Find, start. So let's see who the winner is. And the winner is Professor Shiv. Great video, mate. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the $20 YGO Singles voucher. So I'm gonna leave you I'm gonna private message you, and yeah, make sure you respond to that. So make sure you guys check out tomorrow's video as well for our 7 days of free to play.